mean, as I have been saying for years now, since we've not been told anything about Harvey City finances, sure enough, now the city, according to Mayor Clark, he's begging for a bailout from the state because the city is all screwed up. Surprise, surprise, right? So, yeah, it's pretty bad. So I'm just headed to the news conference here, and we're gonna set up and do our thing. So thank you all for joining. It hasn't started yet, obviously, but sorry, it's a little crazy getting into this spot, but we are live. If anybody wants to join us in person, we're in front of Thornton Township City Hall. I'm sorry, in front of Thornton Township Hall in South Holland. So we are here live. If anybody wants to join us in person, you're welcome to. But yeah, I just wanted to go live just to show you guys the whole process here, getting things together, setting things up. I think we have a few media outlets here as well. Looks like today township lot is full. I guess the employees are busy, huh? The township is a whole other story. They're not really doing so hot either. Doing what they're supposed to, but anyway. Good morning. Hey guys. Good morning. Hey, I'm not late.
Everybody. Hey Ryan, we're gonna hurry up and get started. This gentleman has to leave us. He said he was so happy.
That's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, you can.
No, I want you to get set up and then we'll get started.
Yeah, I'm already live. I'm just putting my thing up, but I don't have to be up there to start. If you're in a time crunch, start talking. Go right ahead. You go right ahead.
Kind of prefer for us to kind of be all standing together for aesthetic-wise. So we'll wait for you.
Although I will at least give you my.
It doesn't make any sense for us to start first.
Oh, I don't mind, but I do want you to have my my mic though. Ooh, it is a little chilly today. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys.
We are close to these more police departments right down the line. Where the school's at, King School and all that.
All right, let's know when you're ready.
All right, good. Let's set up. Thank you guys for coming. This whole thing is just a freaking mess. But
Brian, you should be here at 5 o'clock this morning. You ain't coming no coffee?
No. It's like, oh my gosh, I wish I were paid for this stuff.
Man, Harvey.
Right. No, it's not one thing, it's another, but we've been saying this for years. We've been warning people. Okay, cool. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then I'll put my mic there.
I ain't gonna fight. Come on, man.
Channel 7, channel, oh yeah, this is shit down for Harvey. They need
Okay.
it. Yeah. Channel 2, yeah. All of them.
You can
Yeah.
wear a suit. You can wear a suit, a shirt and tie.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Absolutely,
Thank
absolutely,
you.
absolutely.
I know it's kind of last minute,
You got one more gentleman joining us?
Thank you.
Happy to do it. Yes, we happy to do it.
Yes. And thank you
You
guys
joining us?
for coming.
Oh, you press.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I should have known that.
Thank you guys.
I should have known that. Okay.
Here. If you're shorter, get in front so they can see you.
You ready?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah, you good?
Come on in, Ramona. Come on in.
Yeah, get closer.
Come on in. Come on in. Come on in.
I mean.
Closer
All right.
better, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And remember, we have two. We'll let you go next, so you can get yourself prepared. Thank y'all. Thornton Township Citizens Action Committee. All right. Yep. Okay. Everybody good? Mic check 1. Okay. One, two, three, test. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Minister Amir A.H. Shakur, representing the Thornton Township Citizens Action Committee. Today we are here outside of Thornton Township to request, this is not an ask, but it's a demand, Mayor Christopher Clark resign his position effective immediately from Harvey, Illinois.
ASAP.
Harvey is an impoverished community, and for those who are well aware, we know that as of this week, the city has announced that it is financially indigent to the deficit of 100 million plus in debt. We're standing here to simply say that the leadership in Harvey, including Mayor Clark, have known about this deficit for years. Close to 7 years. No action has been taken. Not only has no action been taken, but Mr. Clark has even weaponized city government, including the police, against the will of the people. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable that you now are asking for relief from the state government to bail out a city level government which you've been responsible for several years of financial mismanagement, several years of political corruption, several years of weaponizing the police against the citizens. The folks who are going to speak have been weaponized in a lot of ways. They've fallen victim to the assault, to the injustice, to the corruption of Mr. Clark. So we're simply saying one message, one resounding message that starts now. Mr. Clark, step down. You've done Harvey a disservice. No more. We need you to go. We don't need any more bleeding. The collateral damage has already been done. We need you to go, post haste. And you will see this coalition, which is small in numbers, as far as representative today, but we have a great growing coalition, including members of the city, county, state government who are asking the same thing that we're asking. What is it? Mr. Clark, step down. Resignation, post haste. It's time to gloat, Mr. Clark. And one thing that I want to say, and I'm just going to drop this deposit. Mr. Clark, you are not the hero of the moment. You're not the hero of this government. You are the nemesis. You've been the oppressor of Harvey. You have been the first person who has undermined our city government. We need it to end. Post haste. Resign, Mr. Clark. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hello, my name is DeAndre Kelly. I am a resident of Harvey. I've been there for about 15 years. I remember when Mr. Clark was running for office, and I met with him, and he had promised me that we was going to get the abandoned buildings all boarded up for the safety of the people. And I promise you, it's like it's more abandoned buildings than it is now, and nothing being done. Then we can talk about the potholes. Potholes everywhere. Then we can talk about the taxes. We can go on and on about the things that's going on in Harvey. It is nothing but corruption, political corruption. And people like me don't have much to say, but I'm glad I got this voice and this opportunity to speak now. And I hope that everyone can back me up and push Clark out of office as fast as possible. It's time for him to resign. I'm waiting on a bus to come past so I can put him on it. Y'all have a good day.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm a resident of the village of Dalton. I am very concerned about Harvey furloughing 17 firemen. This is going to put a massive amount of pressure on the village of Dalton Fire Department. I'm asking for Mayor Clark to resign now.
That's right, time to go.
Hi, I'm Denise Clark. And I'm asking for him to resign today. The taxes is up too high, property taxes. We have poverty. The trains, the streets, potholes, messing up our cars and things. He just needs to go right away, ASAP. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. My name is Ryan. I do the Harvey Historical Society. I have one of our shirts on today. It says, "Love Harvey and fight corruption." So I've been saying this for years. I've been, I've talked to the media. I've talked to various other politicians and myself. I know Colby Chapman, who is my alderwoman, and others. We've been begging the different authorities to intervene. Unfortunately, I feel that our calls have mostly gone unheeded. So it's not with great pleasure that I say this, but I do have to say, we saw this coming. And yesterday, when I was doing some work at one of my one of the property in Harvey, just helping somebody out, and I drove by the fire station #1, and I saw a camera crew there, and I saw the firemen, and I thought, oh no, what happened? And I stopped by, and sure enough, they said, we just were told that, we're having 17 firefighters laid off. And, it breaks my heart, but I can't say we did not know this was coming. 6 years, Mayor Clark has been in office. I did support him initially.
Me too.
For 6 years, we've been asking him to keep his word, to sell all the hundreds of city properties that sit vacant for no reason that we're aware of. The only few that he has sold has been to his friends or donors.
Right, that they want to rehab.
Right, exactly.
For their personal gain.
And so it's no surprise that we have not made up that lost property tax revenue, because most of the property, many are owned by the city, and those that are not, Mayor Clark has done nothing to get them back on the tax rolls. In fact, we are investigating because we always have mysterious fires breaking out in many of these same vacant properties.
You notice that?
So,
And
I
it comes
mean,
from the roof.
I don't know. I've called the state fire marshal and begged them to intervene. And it just seems that in the past, no authorities have wanted to come. So now that we're going to have very little police coverage, very little fire coverage, our city employees are losing their jobs. Now, will the state finally come? Will the feds be more aggressive? Will the county? Will Tony Preckwinkle? Will the sheriff? We've asked for the sheriff to come and to investigate our corrupt police department. I've been arrested. My alderwoman Colby Chapman's been arrested 4 times. All she did was ask where the money's been going, and that's all that I've asked. We've done nothing illegal or wrong. So I do hope that this leads to greater transparency, because ultimately, as Mayor Clark has been going on a little PR tour, I saw him on ABC7. I'm glad ABC7's here today. I saw he went on with some sort of publicist that probably we are paying for, is the irony. We're paying for that, to go on the morning show with ABC and say how, oh, it's nothing is his fault and it's just a shame. But now he wants the state to bail Harvey out for 6 years of mismanagement, corruption, and hiding what's been going on. What have you been doing for 6 years, Christopher Clark? What have you been doing? So that's why we're calling for Chris Clark's immediate resignation, because I mean, people now are I think they're finally gonna speak up, because we have many city employees who are gonna lose their jobs, and we have residents who are fearful because we don't have public services. So this is very, very dire. We're calling on Clark's immediate resignation. We need new leadership in the city of Harvey, and we will not wait until the 2027 election. Again, we will not wait until the 2027 election.
We don't have time.
Okay.
You playing with our freedom now.
Exactly.
Our lives, our income. It's time to go. Matter of fact, put them on that bus there. First two.
Exactly. So thank you again for joining us, and I'll let Ramona
All right.
speak.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ramona, and I've been a 10-year resident of Harvey, and I am asking for his resignation as well, because he has not served our community in his best interest, in our best interest. And what I would like to say, all these secret squirrel meetings he's had with people that are not even affiliated with our community, how should they know about what's going on in our town?
Right.
I don't understand that. And also I'm asking for the resignation of 4 of his older person. They need to go too. They're part of the problem, because they sat there and they agreed with everything that he did. He was not transparent at all with any of Harvey. So he has, I believe, misinformed us greatly. He has not been transparent with the finances, because there's something he needs to do, and that's a forensic audit. Soon as he stepped in office, he knew that there was a deficit, and he did nothing about it. And we are not happy about that, because he should have called a bailout early. You let us sink even further in debt. You have not did anything to help the residents at all.
10 feet deep.
Little here, little there. That is nothing for us. So we are crying out now, or we're speaking out. We want you to resign. We want you to step down, because you never had our best hearted interest at all. I don't see it. And we are not going to tolerate you doing this, weaponizing us with everybody you think you can. It's just shameful. He does not represent us. We don't need a person in office that is not going to be transparent and honest with us. We should know about the finances. We should know how far we are in debt. We're asking you right now to resign, Clark, and resign now. Get on the first train smoking out of here.
Right.
Questions?
I'll have you say and spell your first name again once you start. Question, you all say that you saw this coming, this was years in the making. Why call for his resignation now that he is calling on some help from the state to try to stabilize the city of Harvey? Why not do it before then? And if the state does step in, how would you all feel about that moving forward?
I'll answer that, and I'll let you take it. So here is in a nutshell, the community has been disappointed, not even disappointed. That is a light frame word. The community has asked Mr. Clark to step down, including these faces you see here. We're talking for the better part of at least 2 to 3 years. And keep in mind, he's been in office for 6.5 years. So here's the thing. Financial mismanagement is at the tail end of it because he hasn't opened up the book. So he can get bailed out from the state, but we would ask the state to do a forensic audit and an investigation of where those funds went, because unfortunately we haven't been successful, and Mr. Clark has not let the city, the community, open up the books and see where the money is gone. So when you're talking the tune of $100 million, we don't wait till the midnight hour and cry wolf. We start the first year, the second year, the third year, at least, not 6.5 years in, and then ask for a bailout.
Right.
We want J.B. Pritzker, Napoleon Harris, Ms. Prepwinkle, before any funds are distributed, forensic investigation of the funds to see what happened.
Yes.
And who said they gonna bail us out?
Right. Oh yeah, and I want to respond. Thank you for your question again, and thank you guys for coming. I want to respond to that as well. I have been calling for Clark to step down for probably at least a year or two. I did support Mr. Clark initially in 2019. He had promised to, get rid of the backlog of empty properties, get them back on the tax rolls, bring financial stability, accountability, and transparency. All the things that you heard him, the problems he discussed inherited from Mayor Kellogg, that was supposed to be addressed immediately in 2019 when he was first elected. So I'm not upset that he was giving some context as far as to the history of the financial troubles of Harvey. But our question would be, again, why are you waiting? You were elected in 2019. Why'd you wait till 2025 to do this? And I really, really hope and want us to get together and put out a message immediately so that the media know that as Mayor Clark and his taxpayer funded, we are paying for all these fancy publicists for him to go and spread lies. He wants to make himself out to be the hero of this situation, and he's not. He's the architect, and he's the reason why we are in this crisis. You can't even believe his numbers. So when he's going around and he's saying, oh, we're this amount in debt, we have no idea because we have no access to the city books. We have an elected treasurer that Mayor Clark and the 4 alder yes men, as I call them, because they enable everything that he proposes. They refuse our elected city treasurer access to the books. Now, where have you heard of that?
Never.
In Illinois, to this day. Like,
No.
is there any town where you have an elected, not an appointed treasurer who does not have access? So not only do we, the public, we don't see where our tax money is going, our elected treasurer doesn't. And then to go back to the gentleman's question, why haven't people spoken up? A lot of people have spoken up, and we've been arrested. We have been, businesses and people have been extorted. I know myself, I can say I have a pile of tickets that high from the city of property violations that are bogus, that are not valid at all. I have to go to city court again tomorrow because this mayor is vicious and operates basically like a mafia boss, and he will come after you. Many of our businesses and our residents, I believe they have wanted to, for years, to be more aggressive to speak up, but frankly, they've been afraid, not only for their financial safety, but for their personal safety. So, did you guys have any other questions or?
Can I?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So one of the things that we do want to say in closing is that this week, Alderman Colby Chapman, Tracy Key stood in the last meeting, which was in a church in Harvey, and they asked for Mayor Clark to resign. So here's the thing, it's resounding from here, and the pressure is on. We will send out a letter directly to City Hall asking for the mayor to resign. And again, this is not the good neighbor good American mayor, but this mayor is known to many of us as the worst mayor in America, followed right before preceding Miss Tiffany Henyard, former mayor of Dalton. He's worse. So, Mr. Clark, step down. We're asking Napoleon Harris to intervene, push for the step down. We're asking J.B. Pritzker to push for the resignation of this mayor. And again, let's get that forensic audit going. So hopefully the community can be instrumental and will be instrumental in the days ahead of making that push happen.
Oh, thank you. Can I add something about the? I wanted to bring up one other issue as well. I've spoken at the county board meetings 2 times in regards to the police issue. You know, saying, hey, I've been arrested for no reason. My alderwoman, all these people have been arrested, harassed, ticketed for no reason. Can we get the county sheriff to not only investigate the police corruption, Harvey, but to help us, even just to be at our public meetings, so that we don't have people taken out of meetings, you know, with their rights being violated. So I've done that 2 times in the past year, I would say, and I've had no response. So that's a concern. We need a response from the county. I would like to have the sheriff in Harvey and to help with our police, because we cannot trust Harvey police. And we don't have anywhere to go. I mean, I live in Harvey. I don't live anywhere else. I also wanted to point out that we have a mayor that admitted in the last meeting, again, we've been announcing this for at least a year or 2, but he admitted in the last meeting, he said, I don't live in Harvey. How can you be a mayor and not live in the city?
That's right.
How can you not live? And he admitted it on camera, on video. You guys were there. He said, I don't live in Harvey. So I just had to go back last night and watch the video again, my video that I took. And I said, did he really actually say that? Yes. This is the level of corruption we have, where someone can say that on camera. So, you know, hey, I live in Harvey. Should I just go? Maybe I feel like making some more money on the side. Maybe I'll run for mayor of Evanston. You know, do you think that's reasonable? Why not? I mean, I live in Harvey, but if Clark doesn't follow the rules, and the county knows, and the state know, and the feds know, what's the point? We're calling on the authorities, step in, bring transparency, enforce the law. Otherwise, what is the point? Why do we even have these laws? I mean, it's ridiculous. So, thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Clark
resign.
Clark must resign. Clark must resign. Clark must resign. Clark must resign. Clark must resign. Clark must resign. Clark must resign. Clark must resign.
Clark must resign.
Absolutely.
Thank y'all.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's a good idea. Get a picture of everybody together. So, and we would have had more folks here, but you know, it's during the work day. So, yeah, I should get a picture too. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate everybody.
All right. Let me get my shot. All right, here y'all go. All right, one more. Good. Okay. All right. Good job, everybody.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank y'all.
Sure. Thank you.
And stay
Keep us updated what's going on, so we can show
Okay.
up to some more.
I'll make sure that you guys get the video.
Okay, no, when you go to some more press conference and you need some more
Yeah.
people to
I'm
know.
sure there'll be a
Okay.
lot. So Brian, get up in Ramona. I
Okay,
will.
okay, okay.
And we'll let you know when we hear more about police. That's the next number I'm waiting for.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
sure how many police they're letting go. But fire, you guys know fire 17, right? So 17.
How you doing?
I spoke with some of the firefighters last night. I was hoping that they were going to be able to be here today, but
It's okay.
actually, one of the union rep, I think, just texted me. Let me see what he said. Yeah.
Brian.
I know it's hard because he said that they had their meeting yesterday, and they immediately have to put in place their limited coverage because they have so few firefighters now. So he said, Solidarity. All right.
Yes, Clark must go.
So he said that they were not able to make it today because since they have so few staff, they're scrambling to figure out how to man our stations. We will not be allowed to leave the city limits.
Well, the thing about it is that it's going to be a lot of pressure on Clark. So
Right.
This is crazy. This is absolute
hopefully-
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Tracy, Cody will do some of the things. Is this
Yeah, exactly.
Because I texted two of the Dalton, I texted two Dalton trustees this morning because of the great concern about Harvey. Sorry.
Oh, but here, Beth, I'm still live. You can talk, Beth. I'm still live, Beth. You can talk into my camera. Go ahead. Did you want to say something?
I want to express to everyone that's
Here, hold the
listening.
mic, go ahead.
It's that I am a resident of the village of Dalton, and there were some very fine advocates from the city of Harvey that stood with us while we had a terrible mayor who is Tiffany Hinyard, who is no longer our mayor, and we now are blessed with a very fine mayor, Jason House.
Right.
But he now is at the hub of running the village of Dalton, and he has a lot of pressure on him right now
Yeah.
because what's happened is this. The fire department in the village of Dalton is able to handle their work, and they have just enough firemen to do that work. But now what has happened is this. The border of Dalton and Harvey, the west end of Dalton is a border to Harvey.
Right. If you
So-
didn't know that, we touch each other. So
Right.
we're literally
Right.
neighbor
We're
towns.
neighbors.
Okay. We're neighbor towns. We
Right.
touch each other. And I'm glad that you brought that up. I'm so glad Beth mentioned that because in the statement that Clark just put out from the city, he actually said, oh yeah, all this is happening, but don't worry because we're going to coordinate with neighboring towns to make sure we get coverage. So wait, because you screwed things up for 6 years, now Dalton, Riverdale, South Holland, Markham, they have to make up for your screwing up for 6 years? How is that fair?
It's not fair because now the village of Dalton, who is able to handle their fire department well, they have just enough firemen to do that.
Right.
Now what's going to happen is if there's a bad fire in a house in Harvey, now Dalton will have to go give them backup. So this is putting pressure on the village of Dalton, which is not fair to the village of Dalton and the mayor that we now have, who is Jason House. This is putting undue pressure on the village of Dalton, which is very unfair.
Right. And not only that, no, thank you, Beth, for bringing that. Not only that, but just to remind people too, with the greatly reduced staff, that puts our firefighters and our police that are left, that puts them at much higher risk. Now, I know, as you drive through Harvey, you've probably seen the Cook County Sheriff. They do pull people over. They do stops. And that is good. We're grateful for that. But we're going to need more than that. We're really going to need the sheriff to come in and investigate and see what the heck's been going on, because we unfortunately we have no idea not only where the money's been going, where our tax money's been going, but we don't know what's been going on at the police department as far as staffing, and we have a lot of police that aren't even trained or certified. I mean, it's like the Wild West, you guys. I cannot make this up. It's crazy. So yeah, come. This is just us now, so.
So,
Just us.
you mind if you hold that?
Hold it. Oh, you want me to hold it?
Yeah, just for a second. Because I did like this. I'm a germaphobe. Listen, the push is real. And here's where we stand. This is not just a group of activists who are asking for the resignation. We represent the community, not just Harvey, not just Dalton, not just the surrounding suburbs, but remember, this is the Thornton Township Citizens Action Committee. And we are asking for the removal of this mayor. And we're asking the leadership of Thornton Township to join us in this push. Napoleon Harris, you got to come in. We need your leadership. When city leadership is not able to do, for whatever reason, and in Clark's case is corruption, we need you to stand up on the ground and be that leader, which we know you can be. It's the time. The time is now. And you can shine in this time of need. We can't go to the federal government. You know, we may get limited help from the state house, but we definitely can look for your direction, your leadership, and we want you to be the superhero of the moment. So we're asking you to join in, hands on the ground. Let's get Clark out of there. We know you can do it.
Amen. Oh, and I want to add as well, Will Davis, I was at the, on Saturday, the No Kings protest in Homewood. I did run into our state rep, Will Davis. As we know, he's very close friends. He and Mayor Clark both went to Thornridge. I don't know if they're in the same class, but, you know, they've known each other for a long time. I asked him questions about this, and I said, well, how are you going to vote? You're our state rep. What are you going to do? What role is the state going to play to get some sunshine into Harvey government and to get this fixed? And he said he didn't know anything about it. So get this. This morning, someone just sent me this, and I'll be making some more videos about this. In March of this year, State Rep Will Davis introduced in the state legislature the proposal that the state give Harvey $30 million as, I guess, a bailout. You know, basically what the mayor's hoping for to get through this crisis. So, State Rep Davis, I thought you were probably lying to my face, but now I know for sure. So you proposed this in March of this year, and you couldn't tell us? You wouldn't speak up for the people? Where have you been? So, again, State Rep Will Davis, very disappointed with your lack of leadership, and you have gone along with Mayor Clark. You've supported the corruption, the ineptitude, the harassing people who ask questions. You've supported that every step of the way. That's got to change. So if you have your state rep as Will Davis, please call his office and speak up. For instance, if you live in Homewood, that's your state rep. We've got to have leadership on all levels to resolve this crisis. So thank you guys for joining us. I think that's about it for now. Any other what other area politicians? Let's see. Oh, Napoleon's our state senator, and he's head of the township. So Amir mentioned Napoleon, you know. And again, hey, I don't agree with Napoleon a lot, but it doesn't matter. As Amir says, even for Will Davis, even if you have not done what is right up to this point, this is your time to shine. This is your opportunity.
Say Will Davis do right now.
Yes.
Say Will Davis do right.
Yes, Beth says, Will Davis, do right. I agree. So even if you haven't done what's right up until now, it's okay. We believe in redemption. This is your time to do something right for the people. Because remember, when Harvey's in trouble, guys, everybody pays for it. Every town gets state, local, and federal tax money. All right? So when Harvey's asking for a bailout, that's part of your money too. So we're all connected. All right? So I'm just going to head over here and kind of you guys can follow along. We're going to pack up and be moving along. But thanks for joining us, everybody. And so I'm not gonna cut it off quite yet, but we just got to start packing up a little bit here. It is a little chilly. We got a little fall chill today.
That's why I wore this coat, because it's longer, you know.
Oh, thank you, Beth, for coming. And Miss Beth looks so stylish today.
You know what? This will put a tire out.
Oh, good thing you found it.
That's enough to put a tire out on a car.
Good eye, Miss Beth.
I know. I love the tire before, because when it goes on the sidewall, they cannot save the tires. You know that. That's expensive thing.
And I'm so glad you mentioned that about Dalton, because that's
this is my first concern, because
right.
They're getting that fire department together.
Here, I'll take.
But when you put extra pressure on them, it's not a good thing.
Right.
I got this. Well, walk to your car.
You got the okay, cool. Thank you. I just want to make sure I didn't drop anything. So yeah, we're here, right here in front of the township building. You guys know this building. You remember this building, right? Oh my goodness. How many meetings and drama did we see with Tiffany Henyard? Well, here we have Tiffany Henyard's little brother.
Oh yeah. Don't put camera on me.
Oh, sorry, you're not ready?
Oh,
got 100 and how many people?
Oh, no. Right now we have 19 live. Yeah.
It's gonna be on ABC 7. I'm pretty sure. So just have everybody.
We can hang. Do you want to hang out for a little bit? You mean with them or no?
You know what? I don't want to go to Harvey, but I do want to go over to the city hall because I know that there's folks over there. But I
I'll
mean,
go there.
and I would like to do a live over there, but I don't want to drive.
Oh, we could do it, and then if you guys want to come with, because I'm still live. I told the people I was still live because I know they're.
If you want, if it's not too imposing, because then I can park and then I could ride, and then we can just do another live over there because the press will be over there as well.
Where should you put your vehicle in here?
And you can keep talk. You can keep talk. Yeah, if you ride with me, you can keep talking while we're driving. You can say whatever you want.
We can do it.
You like to talk. You can give everybody updates on whatever, but we are seriously. Thank you everyone for coming, and we're very, very, very grateful to Ramona, to Beth, to Amir, especially Amir for really taking the lead on putting this together. Because I remind you all, we are not paid for this. Okay, I work. And I have lots going on.
Part of advocacy goes way down to the bottom of my heart.
Yes. And look, and Beth's doing all this. And remember, she lost her husband this summer. I mean, it's hard, right? I mean, we got life going on. I mean, life doesn't stop. But we want to see our little city prosper, and we want the Southland to prosper, and we want everybody to be doing better. So somebody's got a what do you call those things? Those trucks.
Oh, scanner.
Ooh, they're so ugly. No, that Tesla truck.
Oh,
Do you see? I've never seen one like this close.
I guess I'll meet you at your car.
Okay, that's cool.
And
Yeah, you just meet me there. I'm gonna go thank. I'll thank the guys again for coming.
His name again? I know I've seen him from ABC.
Now, did you email? You emailed the guys? How did they know to come? Or you called?
Press release. I copied you on it.
You emailed it? Okay. I didn't know if you emailed or you called the newsroom, but okay, wonderful. Well, the township's here today. Everybody must be. Some people are here working. I saw the lot's pretty full.
Some people are here.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is awesome. It's a bad situation, but I'm glad to see the solidarity and that we're gonna all fight for something better. So.
We're actually running back over to Harvey now for you.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, we're gonna head back over there too.
Like you, cameras and everyone else, but he's been arrested twice.
Yeah.
And then Amir is very concerned about Jedediah Brown. He can't even come to a meeting.
Here, I can take my.
You know, they have orders of protection. Amir has an order of protection on Jedediah Brown. And if Jedediah Brown comes around, he's very concerned. He doesn't want to clash with him anymore. And this is a real life situation.
No, I get it.
It's very real because Jedediah Brown.
Oh, right.
Just hurt Amir. He beat him.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Did you know about that? I'll take this one too.
Yes, I was there for all
You know
of it
what's
last
crazy
year.
is
Yeah.
that yeah. So
And
we're
this is an ongoing situation. It's not.
we're still working
healthy.
on that.
Yeah.
It's not healthy.
Well,
It's
we'll
not
put-
a healthy situation.
We might run into you guys over there. Thanks, guys.
You appreciate it. You're fine.
Enjoy the lovely fall weather. All right, you guys remember this building, don't you? We're gonna go by Tiffany's old parking space. Let's see what Tiffany's old parking space looks like. And sorry, I haven't been able to watch the comments, but who else was here today? Plant Lady. Hey, Plant Lady, thank you so much. Wyoming. Hey, Wyoming gal. Yeah. Well, we could have had They could have come. That's a good point, Wyoming gal, about why the city, county leaders, other people. Yeah, it's been a pattern though. I mean, we've been asking for help. However, we Wyoming, you said Napoleon won't help with an audit. He won't even get one for the township. Right. Well, and that's why we have to keep doing what we're doing. Hey, no apologies, because You know, ultimately, you guys, what is the common theme here? You know, the No Kings protests, the frustrations with the ICE kidnappings. You see, you see, even many Republicans are coming around and are frustrated with Trump's horrible dictator style. You know, um, it's the power of the people. People have got to make the change. I just wanted to point out. Remember these. Remember these. So now we have Chief of Staff. Wait, Reserve for Napoleon, Harris III. Township Super. I think this was the one that Tiffany had marked, and then this is now marked for Chief of Staff. So I think that was the lady that was not very kind, that I had emailed, and that made the remarks to Paul and his wife regarding the public comment. Now look at the difference. Look at South Holland's fire department. You see how everything's all clean and well maintained, and you know, South Holland's not perfect. They have issues, every town does, but like literally, you guys, we are next door neighbors. Like South Holland touches Harvey, Dalton touches Harvey, so there's no excuse for this crazy mess. So do. Okay, so let's see. No apologies stopped in, Beth, to say hi.
No apologies. Hi, no apologies.
Yes, Plant Lady stopped
Hi,
in.
plant lady.
Who else? Wyoming and French.
Wyoming. I have an unofficial name, and I'm going to say what it is. Peacemaker.
Oh, okay.
That is the peacemaker.
Yay. Yay for peace. Does Amir, Amir wants me to come pick him up? Oh, okay. Oh, let me get the back seat set up for you. Or are you gonna come with us, or do you want me to take you? Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't mind. That is totally fine. I'm fine with giving. Yeah. Let me just.
I don't care about that.
I was gonna say you can tell who's usually in here, Mr. Puppy Pants. Mr. Big Puppy. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh, and I'll move my umbrella. And you know what? And we can even move that seat up a little bit. I must have had someone tall. You know, I must have had someone tall sitting up there because that seat's way back. There, push.
There.
Is that okay?
I have enough room.
Okay, good. Okay, y'alls. Now we're gonna go. Oh my goodness, look at my hair. My hair got all
Oh
mush.
man, my tummy.
Let's go pick up our buddy here.
I was in the funk yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's with him. Hey guys. Oh.
I don't know what she's gonna do.
Okay. This bag? That's alright. I can leave this bag here. It's not hurting anything. Say hey, Beth. Hey, Beth's son.
Hi.
The rebel rousers. I'm in the car with the
Okay.
rebel rousers.
Thanks for coming.
I was always the troublemaker in high school, but I got away with it because I was listening.
That little face.
The question, the key word is was. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, who has this cool little Mopar car here?
I put some stuff that nobody suspected that I did it.
It's a lady.
We believe you. You don't have to tell us that twice. We already know.
But I went to Iliana Christian High School.
And you know, I pointed out as we were walking, I was pointing out to everybody, I said, they're not perfect, but look how nicely maintained the South Holland fire station is, and the village hall, and like.
Yeah, they didn't wait till 6 years later to ask for a bailout.
Right.
They didn't wait for 6 years in county.
Okay.
Oh, and you know
My
what's...
schedule is clear for Thursday now. Lunch with my son. I see him about once a week.
Aw. Say
It's
hi.
his
Say
schedule
hi,
with
Beth,
the
son.
shift work. It changes every single week.
Who's hi, Beth, son?
The nitwits that work for him. I'm sorry, I'm on camera.
Yeah, you are.
That's right. Don't say anything you don't want the world to know now, Beth.
Well, there are some of the people that work with him are nitwits.
Oh, and look at the flowers, you guys. Look, see, isn't it pretty? Look, they put up the nice decorative flowers. Do you know, like a few years ago, I told Mayor Clark, you know, we were gonna get donors and everything with the Historical Society to put planters full of flowers in downtown Harvey. And you know what he told me? Yeah, those are ugly.
Right, is it okay that we hang out for about an hour and then be done with it? About an hour?
Oh yeah. That should be fine. Mhm.
I have
Did you?
paperwork I have to do today.
Okay. Oh, you asked me?
Yeah, you wanted to go. I know that was it the gentleman from ABC, the shorter,
Yeah.
really thin.
ABC.
Okay. Because he said that they were heading over to Harvey as well. So I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, they told
Beth,
me they were
did he say where?
No, it's
they're
probably
headed to Harvey.
it's probably in front of City Hall. He's probably gonna try to see if he can talk
Either
to
that
Clark.
or fire department.
And he's probably gonna see if he can talk to Clark. And maybe we should go.
So maybe go to City Hall.
Yeah, let's go to
Okay.
City Hall.
Yeah.
And then check the fire department because they
Oh
might
my
be
God, I
there.
hate when this train happens right here.
Oh right. At least it's moving.
Yeah, it's moving.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oops. No,
Why
no,
does it
we
feel
are
like
not going through. Right. You know, sometimes when it's right on the.
They'll use your video live and say, Ryan, your red light camera.
Well,
we
you
got
know
it on your video.
What another great example. So this is the
Wait,
original
it
waltz.
just ended. It just ended, by the way.
Good.
Yeah, they're going to
The original waltz right here. This is a just halfway decent, competent local government. They have been aggressively looking for people to go in there.
Another page.
They don't let things sit empty. That's not owned by the village, but you notice that the village of South Holland. So if you know the South End, you know Waltz. It was a grocery store started here in South Holland. But the village, they've been super aggressive, and you know Clark has been saying for 6 years, well, I can't control the properties that aren't owned by the city. Yeah, but there's a lot you can do.
Yeah. Well, he's
Hello,
it's a
yo.
mess.
That's where we want to go on. He's got to go.
He is a mess.
And good for Ramona for calling out the 4 alder guestmen too. We were trying to keep it focused just to the mayor to give that impetus for positive change. But Ramona was correct. She was absolutely right in saying that the 4 alder guestmen. Right. He's the head of the dysfunction and the evil in Harvey. So it's what's most important today is giving voice to the people. It's going to be the power of the people, you guys. That's what's going to change things.
Oh, and don't forget, this coming Monday is the 27th or 28th. Will be city council for Harvey meeting.
Oh, is it this coming Monday? Okay. I wonder if he's going to cancel that too.
I can see how he would, because people are going to have more questions. They're going to need questions answered.
Well, hopefully people will finally
Uh-huh.
be seeing what we're, understanding what we've been talking about.
You got sinuses? You got sinuses?
No, I just groaned because of something that my insurance agent sent me, and I just did a groan, and she goes, disregard the prayer. I did groan because it is something I don't want to say.
Yeah.
Now this shows you guys how quickly. Okay, so we're just crossing the border now to Harvey. Do you see how close we are?
Put on my seatbelt,
So
too.
we are so close to each other. We're all in this together.
Hey, maybe guys, we don't have to worry about getting shaken down with $1,500, $2,000 tow tickets.
Right.
Not at the sheriff's department.
Down right now.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have enough police officers.
Right.
to
So
shake us
maybe
down.
that activity, at least not local level,
I did have it turned on us. Now I'm turning so that they can see
the drive.
what we're seeing. Right. I you guys, you could see how quickly the change is dramatic, you guys, as far as the maintenance of the properties as you cross from South Holland to Harvey.
Right there, get that. See that right there? It's just a mess.
Yeah. Oak Street House, that has been
Health is
closed.
not open,
Yeah.
And the people of the city of Harvey need good health care, and because the administration and the mayor of the city of Harvey are not clearing up the paperwork, and the people of Harvey don't have the good health care that they could have at Oak Street Health.
Right, exactly.
Cars hollering at me too.
Oh, look, that's the old Trendsetters. Oh, see that? There's another empty building.
Watch out for this big old, oh, look at this big pothole.
Yes, we have to very carefully dodge the huge
That
pothole.
will scrape the bottom of your car. You would have to be at a...
There's Restoration Ministries is on your right.
Which is a very solid
So,
thing in the
they do good
city
work.
of Harvey is Restoration Ministries helps people to reclaim
They have
their
drug
lives
rehab
after
and
they've had
but look
trauma.
empty build this. By the way, this is a major state route. We're on Route 6. Did you see? If you've been watching, how many empty buildings have you been able to count so far? To our left, you kind of can't see because okay, that property right there that's getting worked on, that's all illegal work being done without permits, and that land was city owned and sold to one of Clark's donors. You see? They're working on it right now. Look. I don't know if you guys can see it. You see, they're working on it right now. No permits posted. Now, if I tried that or somebody else tried that, even if we had permits but it wasn't posted, you know what the fine is in Harvey? $1,000 a day. Oh yeah. No, no care for the weed. Like it's a state route, but typically the municipalities will help at least pull the weeds, maybe do some painting, some beautification.
Trash.
Yeah, but Harvey does nada. Now we're going to turn right on Park Avenue. So we're going to go right by the metro station. We're going into our downtown. So this should be all lovely, beautifully landscaped and clean. This is like the gateway from the state route 6 to our downtown. Right, yep, there's another empty building. So watch the empty buildings and watch, just look at the condition.
Look at this house. It has overgrown trees and bushes in front of it.
Mm-hmm. And these are all historic homes. Some of our original older homes. You can see on the left is the former YMCA. It's now senior housing.
And the building here is graffiti. No one's using it. Look at all this brush and mess here.
Yep.
And another building here.
Resign now. Yep. All these empty buildings that could be, remade into something. And here's 155th.
They got all the press out there.
Where?
At City Hall.
Oh, okay, perfect. And we'll do. Well, I think you did the right thing starting there, just in case. This is one of the entrances to our metro station. Remember, Clark has been pursuing a plan with Metro that we were opposing to put a $70 million new station in downtown. The station that we have is a little small, but I mean, it works. They could have just expanded that one. We certainly could use the money in other places, but they never asked us.
It is adequate.
Right. And then here you have the YMCA, and then there you can see the back of the post office. So that's our post office. We have a lovely downtown, you guys. We have a lot of great. Gloria's is still occupied. That's a bar restaurant right there. Yes. This was when my mother was younger. This was Greenspan Eye Care. And then it was someone else's eye care, and now I don't know. It's empty. I don't know if they sold. It looks like I don't know what they're doing, but anyway, that was all. And here again, these are all beautiful, historic. Some of the oldest buildings on Park Avenue, and look, 6 years. Clark has done nothing. And then this is the station, a little small, but do we really need $70 million for that?
Watch out for the big old pothole you're about to run into.
Mm-hmm. And then we have, that's the big bus depot for the region, okay? So we turn down here, and we have these lovely historic buildings. So 6 years, have any of them been repaired or reused? Nope. They sit empty, neglected. Oh yeah, maybe they're probably getting shots for their, pieces. Here's the Harvey Park District. You guys have been watching the drama with the McCaskells. That's the headquarters right there. And then here is City Hall on the left. Yes. This is one of the buildings that is left over on your right. The Harvey Historical Society we brought investors who were going to redo this building and 3 other buildings here where you have empty lots, and these are just empty now. There's nothing here. So it's now it's making no tax money at all for the city. Pretty sad. Okay. So you guys can see how close everything is. We're all close to each other. Do you guys want to go out and just check things out?
Just want to say a couple of words, do a little, just in your life, do
Sure.
a couple of words, and then we'll be good.
And I just want to walk around City Hall and like see what they have posted too,
Whatever you want to do. We got an hour. Not to rush you, but
we're gonna check it out. So here we are. We're in downtown Harvey now. We're at City Hall. We can see WGN News is here. This is one of the newer buildings that you can see right here. It's not a bad project, but it was another one of another one of. Oh, you guys, wait. Can we go? Well, yeah. Let's look at the front door, and then I want to go around to check out the back door too. Now, also keep in mind all the thousands in bogus tickets that residents and businesses get. So I want you to take a look at the condition of City Hall, okay? So do you think that City Hall is very well maintained? We've got some cracking cement up there. The landscaping is not great. I mean, could be worse, could be better. I'm sorry,
But I have to admit it. If I admit it, then
we've got some oh, there's a ticket. There's a ticket. There's a weed growing right in the middle of the landscaping right there. See? So this is the kind of stuff that we deal with. Now look.
You get the corn chips in the Ruffles bags that's been
yes.
hanging around.
Oh, there's another ticket, Mayor Clark. Yep. There's another. Oh, more weeds. What are you guys doing there? Mm-hmm. Now take a look at this. Look at that. Look. Now keep in mind, this is a mayor that will ticket you if you have a blade of grass out of place or too long. I mean, it is extortion. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, we got some more trash here. So this is the main entrance of City Hall. This is what you see. This is what it looks like. I don't know if they're open. I have heard. Oh, someone's coming out. I've heard that with the new hours, I think it's like 3 hours a day or something. So this building was built in '66 by Mayor Turngren. But yeah, I mean, look at that. How dare you harass, extort your residents and businesses, and you can't even maintain your city hall, let alone all the other city-owned properties. This was a cancellation notice related for senior events related to HVAC issues. Okay. So that is where you go pay your water bill. And that's also where the mayor's suite is. I see somebody downstairs. That is where the building department is. So we have no money and we have limited staff, but we still have a Harvey police officer working in here. That's crazy. So we have no money to pay for anything, but we still have money to pay a police officer to protect Clark from, residents that might actually have questions. So he's still being paid to be in there. Yep, I got him on camera. So, do you want to? I'd like to walk around to the other side to see if they have anything posted there. Oh, and I love this. Look, instead of actually getting investors to reuse this beautiful historic building, he got people to put little Disney characters on it. That's a great symbol for how Clark has been managing the city. Should we help? Nah. Let's let the building fall apart, and then we'll put a little Disney picture on it. We'll put a little Disney picture on it. But yeah, I saw the I always blank on his name, but the gentleman that's always guarding City Hall. So yeah, he's glaring at me. And you're the empty lots where we had people willing to. And I just met another investor the other day in Homewood who he said he bid on those same properties under Mayor Kellogg. He wanted them. And Kellogg wouldn't give them, and now it's just empty lot making no money. Now, this right here is a park, as you can see, right next to City Hall. And look at the condition of the sidewalk is collapsing. So I want you guys to see that as well. This has been this way for 6 years, ever since Clark has been in office. And instead of fixing it, this caution tape has been here for, well, I would say around the same amount of time. Yes, you can leave your water bill payments there. They used to have a window. They closed it. Right. Oh, right. Exactly. Now, keep in mind that we're in a city shutdown, an emergency shutdown right now. So I want you to pay attention to see how many cars we have in the lot. Especially with an M. So these are the cars that city workers, some of them actually drive home that we pay for. They're brand new, leased cars. Okay, so there's one right there. Here's another one right to our right. It says MP. It's another vehicle that we pay for. So I don't know why. If we have an emergency shutdown, we have 1, 2, 3. This is the vehicle that typically Mayor Clark is one of them that he is chauffeured around in. It's a Suburban, as you can see. It's completely tinted windows. How much are you willing to bet, Amir, Mr. Law Enforcement, or criminal justice background, that those front tints would probably not be would not pass the test?
The tinting test.
But Clark has them anyway.
That mean we give him a $500, $1,500 tow ticket and tow it?
I mean,
I think it qualifies, doesn't it?
I think so. I think if Harvey were to follow the rules, and this one might have one of them has like a mayor plate on it. I don't know if this one does, but okay, no, this one just says MP. There's one of them that he gets driven around in that has a special mayor license plate. So you notice we're in a crisis, but he still has his fancy thing there. Then we have another one right here. Got another city vehicle here. These are all on, expensive leases that we pay for. Here's another one with the M. That's a city vehicle. Here's another one. That's a city vehicle. It looks like one of the city workers got into a little tussle there. We got a dent. Here's Harvey police car. Yeah. Oh yeah, and we don't need to. I mean, I don't even know if they're open. Well, no, they might be. Yeah, I believe. Did anybody look online? I want to say it's supposed to be like 3 hours or something. Does he have a city sticker? Oh, right. That's a good idea to check that out. Yeah. Okay, so I don't see anything. Here's a meeting. What's this? Oh, this was for the meeting on Thursday. Thursday, October 16th, 5:30 p.m. Okay, yeah. We have a lunchtime closing, Smart 911, but otherwise I don't see anything else posted. Then we have senior events canceled, HVAC issues, but no, I don't see any other special postings. Again, supposedly broke and needing a bailout, then why did we need brand new flat screen TVs for announcements in City Hall? So this is the rear entrance of City Hall. I mean, not the worst condition, but not the best. Certainly you have this old HVAC thing up there that instead of paying for a $30,000 gospel concert this past week, I think it would have been a better use of our tax money to, maybe replace the broken HVAC. All right, so how many, I like to do the count, how many municipal cars did we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think about 7. So we have an emergency city shutdown, and we still have, let's say, about 7. No, there's another one with an M plate. That white one right there. Oh, no apologies says, can you see if the white cars in the lot are for the contractors? Yes. The ones that, okay, so see that one right there has an M plate, but then the small ones that have the little B and F construction on the side, I can show you guys that. Yeah, those are for the inspectors. Oh, and then no apologies, Amir wants to know if the mayor has a city sticker. Let's go look. Does he not need a city sticker?
Not municipal,
Oh, okay.
only private.
Oh, okay.
Got the plate.
Oh, okay. So Amir says he's exempt from that. I don't know how the law works for that, but yes, we have. I mean, the lot is definitely more empty than it typically is, but that M license plate, that is a municipal vehicle right there.
For raising revenue alone. So.
Oh, okay. Well, this one has a sticker. I don't know what it is. It just says official.
That's the
Official.
void. That's the
Oh, that's for. Oh, so it's police. This is the little city of Harvey car. These are the little cars the inspectors and city workers used to use under Kellogg, but then Clark and his 4 aldermen unilaterally decided to use as for all like the building construction and inspections and everything. We pay primo bucks to this company. They contracted all the services out to B&F Construction Code Services. Okay. There were at least eight white cars, right? So there's only one I see right now. I mean, I would imagine if the city's shut down, I could imagine that they're probably, they're probably not working. So, but yeah, that's another whole other issue, right? Because since they're private, it's a private contractor that does all the building services. I don't know what's happening. But this just breaks my heart and infuriates me. Like I said, I just knew at least one investor that was willing to fix up these beautiful old historic buildings that were here, and Clark said no, big middle finger, and fought with us and demolished them, and now we have empty lots with nothing on them, paying no taxes at all. So at least this one's still left, which is good. But if the city is closed, how are they paying? Good question. Yeah. So no apologies has a great question. She says, if the city is closed, how are they paying the contract for B&F construction? And that is a valid question. She also points out that usually there are a lot more of those little white vehicles.
You can come to the city council meeting and ask.
Did you hear that? No apologies here. Beer says come to the city council meeting and ask. You guys know what is this car that just filled up with the
Library car.
Oh, it's a taxi?
It's a library, but I don't know whose it is.
Okay.
It's a library.
Interesting.
Green.
It's not a city.
Oh, wait a minute. Jedediah always has.
No, it's not him.
Okay. So we can see I would imagine what time is it? I was gonna say maybe they're gonna do noon. Some of these folks may be doing some noon reports.
Yeah, they should. We should see that.
Is that why they're here for their live shots? What?
So you acted like you're scared.
Scared of what? Oh no, we were just wondering who it was. Yeah, and the mayor. This is the stuff that he usually drives around. Yeah. Oh, is this your Oh, very nice.
You ain't giving up, are you, Ryan?
Oh no, I mean we can't give up. We got to get justice for Harvey. For all. Well, first we got to see where all the money's been going. Yeah. Yeah, we need a new leader, right? Definitely, for sure.
We need a new leader a long time ago.
Hey, you're preaching to the choir.
Yeah.
Somebody in the Minnie Mouse car is trying to move you.
Well, come to the city council meeting on Monday.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, thank you. Oh, maybe he might have been watching the live.
Yeah, he knew you. Let me say something.
Oh, sure. Do you want to here, I can even set up
Can I get
for a
this
second.
drop? No, you don't have to. I mean,
No, I'm just tired
oh,
of
yeah,
holding
you
it.
probably have to hold it. I'll second thought, yeah, that makes sense. Can we get the backdrop right here? Oh, you know what? No, you need to come against the light. Yeah, you can't.
Well, I love. Well, we can get the sign, but I was gonna say
you can't
I love this because it shows the caution tape and it shows how the sidewalk is collapsed.
And actually, if you do it the other way around, you'll be working against the light, so it'll glare in your camera.
No,
this way it won't glare in your camera.
the park is a perfect example of the mismanagement of Clark.
Yeah.
So here, can you hold the mic for a second for me?
Yes.
Yeah, can I see? So everyone, while Ryan's getting set up, let's do an operation, another operation in not even, what is it, fertility? I don't know.
Oh,
Let's-
an exercise in futility
Futility.
is like
Beth said futility.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making up words, y'all. I'm making up words, but let's do this.
fertility would be good. Maybe if
Hold on
someone's
one
trying to have a
second.
baby. You never know.
Hold on. Somebody's calling me. Oh, you can say some stuff while I'm talking about it.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get set
I'll
up
say some things.
right in front of.
Amir will talk.
We'll show the sign, but I think he said it would be maybe a little
Too much in the.
It's not bad. Maybe if I move here,
Okay.
if you guys want to talk and have the Harvey in the background,
Okay.
what do you think of that? I think because we're not on the
Right. So I come into Harvey as an advocate because of what happened with us in Dalton and how we saw so much change there. But we had some wonderful people come and help us in Dalton, and they stood with us while we had a crisis because we had administrative crisis. We had crisis of a mayor who was a terrible mayor, Tiffany Hinyard, who is no longer the mayor of the village of Dalton. But we had the attention of the United States. We had people from around the world that knew about our situation in Dalton, and it was very horrific. And she was going around in fancy black vehicles that cost a lot of money. And then
fancy black people. Wait,
Oh,
I saw some fancy
right,
black
sure.
vehicles. Now wait a minute.
right,
that sounds
isn't that
familiar.
something? It seems to be a pattern here where even though the finances of a community could be in in terrible situation, what people have done in leadership is they buy vehicles that are $60,000 or $70,000 vehicles. Then they pay lease payments on those vehicles when the community is running out of money.
Yes, exactly.
And we're not saying that they shouldn't have security or have a solid, safe vehicle, but
Right.
at $70,000 when you're laying off firemen, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Right. And they voted on those the expensive leases
I think
for all
you
the
had
new
it right.
vehicles.
Can you see? Is it clear?
Take a look here. What do you think?
See.
Sure.
I think you might have to go to the other
It's a
one.
little shadowy.
Yeah, that's
you know.
because,
It's
that's
okay.
because oh yeah, it's not too bad. Because of the light, the angle of the sun is.
Yeah.
You're not working against direct.
Right.
Can I see that?
That's not too
Sure.
bad.
Here, Amir.
It's more so just the wind today.
So guys, look, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to stand here because this is the center of everything that exists in Harvey.
Right.
So think about it like this. Your most valuable real estate is going to be where? In the city. It's going to be your downtown area, right?
Could be, right.
Right.
Mhm.
So let's look around and let's see what has happened with the real estate here. Let's count the businesses and what purpose do they serve. Now, if you take Ryan's camera and you look right here, you have a bus station. Okay. First thing you don't see when you have a bus station, what do you need? You have patrons.
From here to there.
Well, you need a walkway, which you do have sidewalks, but think about it like this.
It's not lit.
What do people need when they're at a bus station?
Yeah.
Right.
Restaurant,
Right.
food.
Right.
Where is it?
That's what we were gonna make these buildings right here.
Where is it?
Or a snack shop.
These buildings right here
A
could have
snack
been
shop or a
shopping,
sandwich shop,
somewhere
right?
to eat.
There's
somewhere
no
to
eateries. There's
cafe.
no shopping. Why don't we have that? That would have been a great money order for the city. So we have the old AT&T building that has been abandoned for how many years has that building been abandoned over there? That's the old AT&T building.
And it was, it was like a grocery store for a while, but that's been sitting empty. Yep.
So here's my thing. A smart, savvy business leader would do the right thing with infrastructure.
Right.
We have no businesses right in the proximity of this valuable real estate downtown. You have residential areas where people would probably patronize. They can walk from this residential area, which is right behind City Hall, and they would go to the restaurants
Right there.
or even a grocery store.
Yeah, that could be
You
a
know,
little corner
you have a
shop.
high school right there. What do high schoolers need? They need restaurants. They eat.
Yeah, can you guys see?
Thornton.
So that's the high school right there. So you can walk to our beautiful historic high school. That's where I taught French for some years. It's beautiful. My mother went there. But you know, we're not taking advantage of that spark.
No, there is no strategic advancement in infrastructure, and it hasn't been for years. So this is where Clark gets an F. This is where his leadership is challenged, and this is why we're saying not only that he's been a terrible mayor, we're going past the corruption, we're going past the financial mismanagement and the hiding of the books, but we're saying his leadership has been extremely challenged. 6.5 years is enough to prove yourself.
Absolutely.
Mayors have turned over major metropolitan areas in less than 6 years. 2 years, 3 years.
And at the very least, why would you hide where the money's going?
How long has this lot right here, this parking lot that's right across from City Hall, how long has it been empty?
Well, no, these are where the buildings were standing that we were going to get redeveloped.
Right, but how long has it been empty since then?
Yeah, well, I think earlier, was it last year he did the demo? I'm forgetting.
So I'm saying, if you're doing a demo, if you're demolishing, then there's a game plan behind the demolishment. You're following up with infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or if you just want to make it look like something because you're right next to City Hall, this is your home, make it a parking lot in the meantime.
Right, it could be a parking lot.
You know, you have activities, you have meetings here.
It could
You
be
know,
a municipal
The
parking
last
lot
time we checked, they were tolling people from
there.
parking in this parking lot.
Right.
So why can't this be a city-used parking lot?
And then you could go to a store downtown, or you could go to restoration.
I mean, and I'm glad that they didn't decide to do it, but up and down this boulevard, you could have had meters, at least in front of City Hall, but we're glad you didn't.
Correct.
But I'm saying that's revenue.
Right.
You know,
It is.
we're glad that they did not. So my thing is that, you know, I see one business within a 1 mile radius of this particular City Hall, and guess what it is? Show them what it is, Ryan. A used carpet store, guys.
Oh, right. Yeah, you got the carpet place.
Watch out, Beth. A used carpet store.
Right.
There's a glass store there,
And
too.
Nelson Glass.
Make it make sense.
There could be so much more.
Make it make
I
sense.
Like this end. I think that would be a great little cafe or something because it's right in the corner there.
Right, and somebody's got a
Yeah.
lawnmower going into the used carpet store. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. Maybe that's it.
So much unused potential, and then that building on the end there is empty. There's a little taco place next to it, but yeah,
So
we can
there.
do better, you guys.
That's our story. You know, Harvey has been mismanaged. We know for a fact that it's been mismanaged for at least the past several years.
Right.
You know, I mean, obviously we know that it's above and beyond that, but again, 7 years, 6.5 years is enough to make a turnaround.
Right.
You know, grocery stores, infrastructure,
Snack shops.
snack shops. There you go.
Do you guys want to wait, hold on. All right, what did you guys say now? Let's see. Is that Keith Price? Oh yeah, I thought it was Keith at first too, but no. The carpet store people are frustrated with this administration. Yeah. Exactly. Javar, update on Harvey Parks. No, I think they had a hearing date this morning, but then I don't know exactly what happened. Harvey owns a couple of those buildings on Park, right? Doesn't do anything. Calumet City, Illinois corruption says my city's over $4 million in debt because of money being stolen from government accounts. Pay for play retail commerce schemes. We need a federal audit that goes right. Yes, absolutely. A lot of our towns need that. Exactly, Calumet City, Illinois corruption. So we've got to stick together. Oh, that plant lady, I hope that your knee heals up.
Yeah, we did. We had the press out there. I wish you would have came. We had every station out there.
Tiffany's brother, right? I'm just reading back to the comments. French.
So yeah, I wish you would have came, but you know what? Don't be alive.
Synergy, that's what we need, yeah. Why can't the treasurer be the press conference? Wyoming, that was your question. You know, we want to just hold something in a timely fashion because of all this going on, but I'm sure she's probably working because she works a normal 9 to 5. So, that's the main reason that, I know Alderman Chapman. I don't think like Tracy, he's an alderman. Like, they couldn't come because, it's during normal work hours. Unlike Clark, people work. Other people work.
Let's figure out when we're gonna get together, and then.
Good. Okay, I think I got caught up with all the comments. Yeah. Next door is a glass replacement shop. I've gone there to replace glass in my house. Yes. Yeah, Nelson Glass is good. Hello. Nelson Glass is good. It's been around for a long time. And they still do pretty well.
Okay, hey.
Yes.
Derek, over there by 147th Street. We gotta go, but Derek says he wants to do that live at the bridge.
Oh, today?
Right now. What about right now?
Well, I was gonna go and see if we could get a statement from the fire department.
Oh, it's up to you.
I think we should at least try to do that. Yeah, we can see Derek too.
Well, Ryan was talking to the fire guys, and because
they can't leave the station.
Laid off, so he wants to see if he can go over there. So let me get back to you, and then let's we can still plan it. Let me know. I'll check in with you in about an hour. That way we can. Okay, I'll check in with you in a few hours. It doesn't have to be today. It could be tomorrow afternoon, but it has to be after 4.
I was just.
Yeah, that's why I said I can check in with you in a couple of hours. No, we don't.
Okay, we can go over and see him if he wants right now because they're not going to have anyone that can give a statement there until noon.
Okay, so Ryan said that if you want to just come out to the bridge and we can just do that live real quick, I think it'll be great. And
sure.
In about 10 minutes, we'll meet you in about 10 minutes over there at the metro station. The metro station. Yeah, the viaduct at the metro station, right by you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right then. All right, sounds like a winner.
All right, you guys. So we'll take you guys on another little drive to see more of the city, and you can decide for yourselves if you think that Mayor Clark has been a good leader or not. You can see some of the conditions of some more of the conditions of the city. Do we want to thank them for coming out again? Okay.
Oh my goodness. The only reason I had to go to the doctor is because I wasn't going to get any help for my blood pressure medicine if I didn't go.
I told our viewers we'll take them.
I don't know how this place lasted this long, man.
Right.
Years. It's crazy.
And everybody's been hit so hard by how he's managing. Should we thank this young lady here? I don't know.
She didn't come.
But they sent their camera guy. I saw WGN News.
Yeah, that was their camera.
He waved at us.
Yeah, he was nice.
They're nice. I know.
I'm just like, should we say something so that? All right. Well, let's look on the way back.
Yeah.
Because I do want to come back because they're supposed to have somebody at noon at the fire station. So, all right, guys. So we're gonna go. Let's see. Should we go we can go by the high school.
Okay.
we'll show you our store. Now this block of Broadway has become very popular for our Muslim Indian population. We have there's a mosque here. It used to be a pizza place.
Yeah, they rebuilt a whole center here for their.
Oh, look at what I found. I found all
But
these
that's
trees.
what we want. Like you want. See, that used to be
Wow,
like
yeah.
a brick building, and it just used to have a pizza place. But that's what you do with old buildings. You reuse them. You don't let them rot and just sit.
Yeah, they have a whole community here, the Islamic Muslim community.
Right.
They have,
We embrace diversity in Harvey.
there is diversity in
So
ours.
that's the high school. That's the theater was built when my mother was in high school. That was opened in '65, I think, 1965. The theater has been redone. It's still a lovely theater. And then you can see the clay the tile roof behind. That is the original building from 1899.
Let's do. They got Raising Cane's in the high school. They got a Raising Cane in the.
What? No.
It was a sign.
Raising
Maybe.
Cane's would be good.
Maybe they're a sponsor for the.
Raising
Yeah.
Cane's, I love that.
This building used to be the local community college. It was started as Thornton Community College.
You never had Raising Cane's?
And then Thornton Community College became
Don't you
South
like
Suburban College. Go ahead.
What kind of-
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
Well, then if you would like Raising
This
Cane's.
is the gym that was built in the 40s. Woo! I didn't even see that. Look at that. Look at our
Whiplash,
poor kids have to
whiplash.
go through this. This gym was built in the 40s, and there is a tunnel underground that connects it to the rest of the school. Isn't that cool? Look at it. And then here's the field. One of those field houses.
Look at these poor abandoned houses.
Yeah, right across from the school.
Beautiful houses.
I
Beautiful.
know.
Historic Stanford right there.
That's a beautiful house there. And
Wait,
the
hold on
neighborhood
one
looks
second.
Pretty good otherwise.
Diana's trying to say something. Let's see. Oh, that's the football field. Let's see. Mayor Clark has made poor decisions for 7 years. Right. Show the half-built building that Harvey started working and left it. Harvey has contributed to the eyesores. Oh, right. Okay. Well, yeah. We'll probably drive by one of those. No apologies. This was where the Park District meeting was the other day on the right. So you guys may remember that. That's the Gloria Taylor facility.
First it was just Harvey Park District, then they renamed it. They kept it up though.
Now, I don't know if anyone tuned in, but they did have court. They're supposed to have court this morning at 9, but I wasn't watching because I was getting ready for this, but for the Park District. This is Bryant School. Right, and we're going to the station, the train station?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, look, they're at the fire department now. They are all over Harvey, man.
Oh, okay.
Clark cannot come back.
Now this is one of our
Wait
stations,
till all this goes
We're-
to the news, because this is like several.
right? We're gonna
things
check
that
out
are
the
gonna
main
go on
fire
the news. That's just
station
like
1, but this is
over
fire
there
station
by the
2.
township.
Fire station 2, I was told last night, is gonna be partially open, but station 1's the only one that's really gonna stay open.
And this place here, this little building there, get that on the camera too, because that is a really decent little building. that
Right,
they could
that's
have a
been sitting
business
empty
there.
forever. This used to be the Bob Watson.
Right,
Yeah, the second one, he had like 3 lots.
Right.
right. But that's a religious center.
And the
there.
one that Clark was using Jed to try to get, that lot is like right next door.
The next block over.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know they were at Fire Station 2. Probably because this one looks the most picturesque, I think,
Yeah.
of the fire stations. Because that one's going to be closed down mostly. And definitely Fire Station 3, they said, will be closed.
Oh, look, somebody's getting pulled over. We didn't think it was going to
Oh! Now let's see if it's Harvey or the sheriff.
It's Harvey.
This is one of our main intersections and sort of gateways to the city. So we're on Sibley, which is a major route.
Oh, wow, it's a tent job, I bet you.
Oh, it's
Oh,
two
it might
Harvey
be a plate-
cops.
It might be a plate job.
So what do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think Clark has done a good job? This is another gateway to the city.
Well, there's a
Take a
gas
look.
station here. It's been a long time. And then over here, there's a cash checking. You know,
Oh, and that's that's a building that Jedediah wanted too. He was trying to work with Clark to get that. This is also Tyrone Rogers' ward. I'm sorry, buddy.
But that liquor store is pretty good. That day that I
That
get a
was
good
burned
dog
up.
food, remember? It was pretty good in there, right?
This is run down.
You remember that, right? Remember the dogs at the fire?
I can go this way, right? Yeah. Okay, go around me, buddy. He's
Probably
impatient.
know the person doesn't know how to drive.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I know I'm going a little slower, but I want to make sure I go where I'm supposed to.
My dad was stubborn and he would drive slow. He got a ticket for driving slow.
Oh, really?
He had to go to court and the judge yelled at him.
Oh?
Where is the money?
Okay.
Or is it on the other side? Let me call.
I just need to find a spot where we can park and not get in trouble. Can we park here?
Oh, yeah, you probably park in front. There's no parking right in front of this truck. I would park right in front of this truck.
Right here?
But there's an alley.
Well, no, he'll be able to.
I won't block.
Yeah, he'll be able to.
Or if you back up, but don't block the alley or you'll be towed. That's technically a spot there. I know it looks.
We're here in front of the metro. I'm taking Ryan.
Yeah, and when we get out, I'll just double check to make sure we didn't miss a no parking sign.
We're here in front of the metro.
Because we definitely don't want any tickets. Because you never know in Harvey if that will mean you get a parking ticket and you get towed. They'll tow you for anything.
That's Ryan. That's cool.
All right.
$22,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Is this got a child lock on it?
No. No.
Oh,
There you go. Okay. So we are up by the metro station. This is our other metro station. I mean, what other south suburb do you know of that has not one but two metro stations, you guys? This is pretty cool, man. Let me check how I'm doing on my charge. Okay, not too bad. Thank you. All right. Now, does he want to do on the viaduct or on the other side?
I think we should do it because we want to get the flight over there. Back. That's where it's
Yeah.
hectic at. And we can show the contrast of, you know.
Okay, they're just doing their interview. Hopefully we'll be able to ask some questions. So we're right near the Harvey fire department. So you can see the empty house right there. Several empty houses right there, and that's the block with the big unsolved fire from last year. There's the fire department. Right next to the fire department. Yeah, empty business there. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, you guys didn't know that you didn't know that this was our main station?
No.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously it makes sense. It's number one. Are you going to ask him to say some words?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just letting them do their thing.
I didn't know how you were going to do it. That's why I don't know. That's why I asked. You still live?
Mm-hmm.
What's your count? Does it show you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Same, like 9.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I don't expect a lot of people
it should go up.
after this main thing.
It should go up. It should get numbers. This is on YouTube? You're doing YouTube? Or
Yes.
you doing it? Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I tried to get my YouTube, but I didn't. I had to just record our press conference live.
Oh,
so
no.
I'll
That's
download
fine.
it. I'll download it to YouTube.
And let me know if you guys have any questions. We're going to talk to the fire department spokesperson, but let me know if you guys have any questions. You can put them in here. Oops. Why can't I see him? I know. I'm like, really?
I just have a coat to wear. I love summer. That's my favorite.
Time to get the plush coat out, right?
And I don't mind
I don't
fall,
like
but I
it.
don't like when it gets too cold.
The
Right?
hardest month is always.
I love that house right there. Wonder if that even fixable. I mean, it looks like it doesn't look like it's been abandoned that long though. See how it's
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
Wet.
Harvey has contributed to the eyesore. Right, exactly. Did the video stop? No. Are you guys still here? You should still be here. I don't know. Maybe phone dead, Ryan. Okay, thank you, French. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? For some reason, I didn't see that. Did you guys lose Did you lose me for a while?
The other issue is
I should be back. Send me a message. Let me know you can still see.
But I can guarantee you, because that house is abandoned, this house is abandoned, it might be foundational issues.
correct.
So when you start
It
seeing
is
that,
sloping at the porch. Because you're
it might be foundational. It is foundational issues.
You have the pre-launch staff number?
It goes from worse to worse.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like how many
some things about pipes are touchy too, because my utility told
You actually,
plumber had to turn the hot off because it won't work, so I only have cold. But
you actually look like a reporter.
Who, me?
Yeah, you got a reporter look.
Oh, thank you.
You do. We gotta get you your press badge.
Right,
are
yes,
you gonna
that
tie
would
your
be good.
buttons for the cold weather?
No, because then they are going to come out anyway. But I know it's chillier today than I
Do
expected.
you go to thrift stores?
I do. I like them.
So what's your jacket size?
What does it say?
What's your jacket size?
Oh, size. That's a good question. I don't
You
know.
should find another one.
Yeah, it's a good question. I need more sports jackets. I love
So
sports.
somebody, what's going on with this guy?
Yeah,
You're
here's
tough
one.
too, but
Yeah. Hello.
Doesn't look like you want to talk to us.
this is from a thrift store and it's Columbia. Columbia is the good stuff.
Okay.
Columbia is the good stuff.
Yeah, like a zoo animal, right? Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Yeah, if you want to say something, you can. I was just letting them finish up. They were just doing their
Yeah, they
their
told
thing.
me don't say anything on duty, so you
Okay.
know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Politics.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
They said the city could be held
But
liable
could
for
we
anything
could
I say
get
while
your
I'm on the
picture
fly.
and you could
makes
say
sense.
hi.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen. Let's just say we're keeping hope alive and hoping for the best.
Always.
And we're
yeah.
speaking up.
Always.
Yeah,
We're
we had a
speaking out, we're
Yeah.
speaking up, we're raising a lot of questions,
Thank you.
and
Thank
we're
you.
voicing that it is a very, you can listen to me and I'll say it's very unfair what's happening. And I'm very concerned about the people of Dalton because now our firefighters in the village of Dalton are going to have the pressure of supporting you here in Harvey, and their department is doing fine, but just enough. So if they have to come here and help you fight a fire, that is a detriment to us in the village of Dalton because now we have added pressure and then our village will now have to pay overtime pay to the firefighters in the village of Dalton who will have to come here and support you. So it's hurting us too. And that's my
Right.
opinion.
Are y'all union?
We are a union, yep.
Where's the union at? They said it.
Local 471, Harvey Firefighters Association.
Oh, so it's local. It's the local.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're the local.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm glad Beth brought that up though today at the conference. I said, yes, that's exactly it.
1000% right.
Because that's what the city statement was saying too. With the mayor, he was saying, that's what I want to ask your guy about.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the things I saw where the mayor was saying, oh, well, we'll have emergency services covered by neighboring municipalities.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's not their job to cover because you screwed up for 6 years. How are you going to so now all those taxpayers are
I'm
responsible?
sure there's a cooperative level to where it's they bill or whatever. I'm sure they'll be compensated one way or another eventually.
They do get,
Yeah.
right, sure. There's
Statewide.
for
or-
mutual aid, they do get something.
Right.
It's called
Yeah.
Mavis.
Right,
It's called Mavis.
Yeah, mutual aid box alarm system.
Yeah.
So, You know, the best thing we could do is try to get that bill passed on the floor for Harvey to get that economic stimulus. That would really solve
Are
it.
you guys going to be representing on Monday? You going to be there?
Monday? I'm not familiar with
Press
Monday.
city council meeting.
Oh, I wasn't aware. Yeah, I mean, I'm on duty Monday, so I'll be there for sure. Yeah. I got to do the count sometimes, but
Yeah.
the last 5 days have been a bit of a
It's been a whirlwind, right?
Yeah, I run a small business on the side that I'm trying to close down for the
Yeah.
season. I haven't even been able to do that yet because I'm up here so much. So
Oh, that's crazy.
it's is what it is, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're doing our best.
Well, at least hopefully it'll when you bottom out, at least there's always an opportunity for change.
Yeah. There's definitely an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a big fire here recently, and I was on the street with Ryan and Dee, and we were videotaping and we were looking at what was happening. How many departments came for that fire, Ryan?
There's a lot. Tinley was there, I know.
Tinley Park,
I think Tinley, Cal City,
Calumet City,
Riverdale, Dalton.
Riverdale, and Dalton all
Hazelcrest.
came in support.
There were a lot.
Hazelcrest came, and that was just in one building, in one fire.
And we just drove by, and it's still sitting there, exactly the same.
It's
as it
not
was after the
properly
fire.
boarded up. Here.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. I have my lapel mic on. I did that so that I don't need it, so you guys could talk. And what's the gentleman's name? I forget his name. Keith. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw him quoted in one of the other articles that I read.
He was out there with us getting interviewed last night too. Yeah.
Good. Well, good.
Here comes the chief, so I better run in there.
Okay.
They don't know nothing.
Yeah, they don't.
Alrighty.
All
Thank
right,
you. Yeah. And hopefully we'll see, whoever on Monday.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be there.
Monday City Council meeting. Okay.
All right.
Yes, that is the
A
chief.
lot of personnel came to Dalton when we had our new chief.
So while we're waiting, I'll show you guys. So that, again, there's the fire department. Chief just pulled up.
Okay.
Chief just pulled up. Well, Beth and I've asked the chief many questions before. I've asked him,
Mhm.
on the site, on the scene of fires, and then
Right.
not on the scene of fires.
Right.
About, are we getting answers as far as to why these fires are happening?
And what did the chief say to you, Ryan, about the unsolved fires and the investigations that need to happen?
Really, not much of anything.
That's bad.
So we haven't gotten any. We haven't gotten any answers.
He's going to instill a level, especially amongst the city officials. He's going to instill a level of silence, and I'm sure this conversation has probably already happened. But
Here now,
you're going to
I
have
have
a
back
lot
on
of
this now.
disgruntled employees who are going to want to talk.
Soon.
Well, and this is interesting, you guys. So when I want us to talk, we're going to talk to the gentleman, Keith, from the fire department. But what we already heard is that they're pushing for the aid from the state. Now, this is my concern, and I want to pose this. Maybe we could figure out a way to raise this with them. Is that it sounds like Clark is using the fire and the police in this crisis, like he's sort of holding our services hostage in order to get money. But if we don't get the accountability, if we don't know where the money's been going and where the money's going, then what good is it if we get the
If you get
money
massive
from the
amount
state,
of money and you
but
don't
nothing
have any
changes?
change at the roots and you don't
Yeah.
have any auditing of what happened, then you're just giving money into a hole.
That's my worry. That's my
We're
concern.
calling for a forensic audit of,
Right.
before books are open up. Before funds are given. There should be a level of accountability.
Correct.
And there should be a level of transparency, and those books should be opened up.
Correct.
We need to know what's happened the last 5 years, 6 years, 6.5
Right.
years.
Before it goes to
It
200
only makes
million.
common sense.
Don't you think it'll go to 200 million if they don't
Financial
stop it?
mismanagement is financial mismanagement, even if it happened according to Clark, on the other guy's shift. But what did you do to improve it? What did you do to alleviate it on your shift, on
Correct.
your watch?
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
And what do you have to say instead of 6 years is a long time to keep passing the blame on the other guy.
Here, you can keep talking. Just hold that for a sec. I'm just gonna raise this up so a little higher. I'd rather do that and then look down on
Yeah,
us.
we're catching
How's
a
that?
Summer breeze.
Okay, that's better, so I don't have to slouch. So I don't have to slouch.
I was thinking too. I was thinking.
It's a little windy for me
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
I'm like, the wind could die down a little bit. But that's going to be my concern, because if we see, if we just get money, that's not going to fix anything. Then it's just going to kick the can further down the road.
No, and I don't think leadership would just give an open blank check to Harvey at this point, and it's not practical. And expect
I hope not.
No.
it would happen.
No.
It would happen. I don't think the state leadership is that damn dumb.
Who is that in that vehicle?
You look familiar, right?
I don't know.
You look familiar.
Looks like somebody from Harvey.
Yeah.
See if he circles around and comes back again.
Yeah. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, I was thinking of talking to them, but I don't know. It seemed like she kind of wanted to do her own thing.
Yeah, he might not tell him, but let's see.
Yeah. Oh no,
Oh, that's
you
good,
should.
that's
Yeah.
good, that's good.
He has Harvey.
Keith,
his
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Harvey
Okay. Yes.
Civil
Thanks for
Society.
talking to us. Yeah. I know. Nick said he couldn't right now, but he would make sure somebody would be here
Sure.
to talk to share. So, but yeah, if you want to, let's let these guys out. I wanted to just maybe hear a little bit of what you were saying to the lady, but I wanted to let her do her thing. But I heard, I know you were sharing a lot of good stuff. But yeah, do you want to, let's get back over here. Okay, so we had a press conference earlier. Maybe I'll go this way, kind of. Yeah, oh my God, this wind is crazy. So we had a press conference earlier at the township. We did invite the fire department, but I know Nick, your union rep, said that no one could come just because. Well, tell us what's been going on, and I'll actually turn around and go. Do you guys want to come this way? Come on. We're doing our interview.
Where do you want me to stand?
Well, actually, I would say you don't have to be in the camera shot, but still, I want you guys to hear and ask questions. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So, can you just introduce yourself? We are live, so introduce yourself to our viewers, and then we'll just talk about the situation.
Yeah. My name's Keith, and I work over here at the Harvey Fire Department.
Okay.
A lot more people used to work at the Harvey Fire Department last night.
And last night when I stopped by and I drove by and I saw the crowd out here, I saw a camera and I asked what was going on. I was told 17 the firefighters were. Is the city calling it a furlough, or are they calling it laying off? What are they calling it?
So the actual language that they provided in the letters that they gave to those 17 firemen were they are calling it a furlough, and the union and the city are a little bit back and forth on kind of what a furlough means versus what a layoff is. We would sort of contend that what's happened is those individuals have been laid off. Usually a furlough, and it varies by state to state, and I'm by no means a lawyer, but usually when I'm used to hearing a furlough, there's some sort of retention of benefits, medical benefits or things like that. And the people who have been furloughed in this case will receive no pay or no benefit after a certain point. And I think their health insurance might run until the end of the month, and they're going to get that last check, but it's going to be for the time worked, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Because when I checked, I think it was a Facebook post this morning from the city, and it said workers would be paid till the end of the month.
That's our understanding right now.
Yeah.
And that would be great. But after that point, they'll have neither pay nor benefits. So moving into November, they'll have no pay or benefits.
And as far as the stations, could you verify? I know one's going to stay open, 3 is closed,
Correct.
and station 2 will be sometimes open?
Well, Station 2 is going to be open as long as we can staff it. So we have to have 2 people out there to run that. That's somebody gets sick, somebody gets injured, there's a further reduction in manpower. Obviously, we'll have to close that station as well and run entirely out of Station 1.
Yeah, and then what else? I was going to say the figures that I got. So there, before the 17 that were furloughed / laid off, you guys had 37 full-time?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, you said no pay, no benefits, which is just crazy. Will you guys have someone there Monday for the city council meeting? Will there be a either firefighters or like a rep for the fire department?
So,
Assuming the mayor doesn't cancel.
well, I mean, the union is very active in this. This is the second time that there's been a layoff in Harvey, and the union is taking a very active participation in
Proactively,
this.
they're working on it.
Yeah, we're doing the very best we can. You know, we've tried to talk to people. We've tried to, you know, we've got our lawyer working with the city lawyer,
All
so
right.
we're trying
So
to do
you have a
everything we
lawyer
can.
working on this now.
Well, we have our union lawyer, and he's,
Okay.
you know, obviously asking the city what's going on. We're trying to get clarity on that, some of that language, right? Like furlough
Right.
versus a layoff, you know, and then we're asking, you know, what this means in the future, things like that. So, as a union fire department, we do have a collective bargaining agreement in place with the city, and this reduction in manpower is a violation of that.
All right.
Yeah, and so, you know, we're discussing those things with the city, and really what we're trying to do is bring our manpower back in.
Correct.
Yeah, so we can better serve the citizens of Harvey.
And the surrounding communities, because you are part of Mavis, correct?
Yes, we do have Mavis agreements with all of the communities surrounding here, and it is a regular occurrence, especially for the Station 2 guys, to go out of town to assist, you know, Dalton and Markham, Phoenix, Posen with any structure fires or large emergencies that they might get.
And that's important because no fire department could have all the manpower or all of the trucks or equipment to handle bigger fires.
I
So
mean,
Mavis is very important.
yeah, so the Mavis system is sort of local cities' answers to how a large department like Chicago might run, where you have firehouse after firehouse after firehouse, and you can just continue to pull people in. You know, obviously in the city of Harvey, we only have 3 firehouses, so if we get 2 or 3 structure fires going on at one time, we're going to need additional manpower. And it's the same for other towns, and often Harvey firemen do go out of town and help out with those things.
That's right.
I'm glad you mentioned it. Actually, that's a good point, because Beth had mentioned earlier when we did the press conference at the township that she being you might as well share.
I am a
Share-
resident
share.
of the village of Dalton.
Oh yeah,
And
we're over
we
there pretty
had
frequently.
a lot of problems there, and there were advocates and people from Harvey who helped us, and I promised to help in Harvey to advocate for good and for change. And in that process, I've begun to advocate here also. And so, as a resident of the village of Dalton, I am very concerned about the status of the amount of firemen that are active in the city of Harvey, because that will draw from Dalton, who is functioning, but they don't have extra firemen.
Well, the other thing that's going on is like right now, we will not be responding. As I understand it, we will not be responding to our mutual aid departments. So
You
like,
couldn't.
yeah, it would take we don't have the necessary manpower we need in town right now. If we were to send 2 or 3 men out of town, obviously that would be bad. So, you know, Dalton's used to seeing 2 or 3 Harvey firemen show up to assist them with whatever they need, and they won't be getting those guys.
So in other words, this shutdown that the mayor is coordinating, you know, because of his horrible management of the city, not only affects Harvey and Harvey taxpayers, but is affecting everyone.
It affects South Holland and Dalton and Markham. It affects all the other communities that you can't back them up.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Like the fire department is usually just an apolitical organization, right?
Correct.
Like the thing is and it's a really awesome thing about being a fireman is,
Correct.
you know, somebody calls 911 and it doesn't matter who they are or where they are. We
Right.
go out and we do the thing. And so a lot of guys tend to be kind of apolitical. And so the one thing that we do know is for whatever reason, 40 or so % of our manpower has been cut. And that's absolutely necessary manpower for us to get by as the fire department in this city, and then for us to do what it is that we made a promise to the citizens in this city and surrounding cities to do, which is when they need help, that we come out and fix their problem.
Right.
And that's what we're asked to do. That's what we all raised our right hand to do. And so as apolitical as we might be, you know, I don't know why we lost 40% of our guys, but I do know that when I come to work on Thursday, they won't be there.
Correct.
Right.
You're short-staffed.
Yeah, and depending on who you ask or you know how you look at things, you might consider that we were already short-staffed.
Correct.
So
Oh,
this
even
is a-
before this? Okay.
Yeah. So this is a further reduction in our staffing, which is obviously very dangerous for us and the citizens.
And for our viewers, I don't know, I think I mentioned this before, but if you didn't know, we have a history of the Harvey did not pay on police and fire pensions like the city was supposed to. So there's just, this has gone back years and years and years. And it's true, like what the mayor was saying, it does predate Mayor Clark. Obviously, our contention is that it's been 6 years and he has done nothing but hide the finances and hasn't resolved the issues. So we at the press conference earlier today, you know, we were calling for him to resign so that we can have new and better leadership for the city, because this has been an issue with not treating our police and fire and other city workers, but especially our emergency workers that are working 24 hours. This has been an issue for decades now. I mean, we really are at another crisis. We need better leadership, because I mean, especially if you talk to your older guys, how many times have they seen crises similar, maybe not, you know, dramatic layoffs like this, but how many times have they, you know, shared that they've seen crises like this? I mean, right, this isn't the first time.
Well, this isn't the first layoff. You know, this did happen in the past. It was remarkably similar to this. I don't remember what the numbers were in that layoff, but
That was around 2017?
that sounds right. Yeah, 2017 or
Did I say, or
2018. Yeah,
2018?
and it was significant. And then, you know, the ripples of that layoff were still being felt until yesterday, and now we've thrown another rock in the pond. And again, you know, the thing that's most important is, like, we have this significant reduction in manpower, and that's the issue that we need resolved. It's not terribly important how we resolve it, because in resolving that, we're going to help the citizens of Harvey, and that's really what we're looking for, is an understanding that the fire department, the emergency services in this town, this city, excuse me, are struggling, and a significant reduction in manpower is definitely not going to help.
Right.
Could it be possible that your union attorney could negotiate with the state legislature for funds that would just be for police and fire in this crisis?
Oh, good
with
question, Beth.
Harvey?
Yeah,
That's actually a really great question. Thank you.
I mean, it's a really good question, and it's such a good question that, you know, me just being a fireman, you know, I'm not a lawyer and I don't understand
But
that
I'm
stuff.
saying that because people will listen to this, so I'm reaching out to those people that
Oh,
are at the legislative level.
thinking.
Well,
That way
there-
we'll
there-
start thinking about this.
Yeah, well, there is a bill downstate right now that is asking for $30 million to help Harvey with its budget crisis. And it's been on the floor for a while. I know that the union has asked me to pen a couple letters to people down there and just ask for their help, which we've done. We're
Right.
signing those letters a little later today and putting them in the mail, because obviously, you know, $30 million flowing into the city of Harvey would help tremendously, right? Like, you know, that would, I assume, bring emergency services back. That would bring back essential manpower to these essential emergency services.
Right.
So absolutely, one of the things that the IAFF, which is the larger organization that handles firemen's unions, the IAFF and AFFI, they were on the phone with us last night while we were working through a lot of this, and they're reaching out to our representatives. They're trying to help us. And it is with that House bill and other things as well, where we're just trying to get funds into the city to help the city so the city can help us help the city.
Correct. And of course, all these outlying towns that are part of Mavis, they will come to your aid. They are also apolitical. They are also true firemen. The firemen in Dalton, they're very dedicated. They'll be here for you.
Yeah, I mean,
But they shouldn't have to have that additional added responsibility that doesn't need to be there
Well,
like that.
no, not only should they not have the additional responsibility of augmenting our reduced manpower,
No.
but the fact of the matter is, and I know, I fight fires with those guys. And
They'll be here for
they're
you.
great guys. You know, there's a number of guys that I could name. John Smith is a tremendous fireman, and I've been on the scene with him at a couple Dalton fires.
Absolutely.
The thing
And
about it
Pete
is,
McKay. And our new fire chief is Quentin.
sure, and
Q.
the reality of the situation though is that they're not at 15600 Center, and so when there's a fire at 155 in Center, they've got to come all the way across town if they're available. If they're available,
And
you know,
that's 10
Because they could be fighting their own
That's
fire
5
or
minutes.
fires.
well, and that's the thing, you know, they get.
It's 5 minutes.
I don't know what their standard response time would be, because a lot of times when we're fighting fires here, and I wouldn't even say a lot of times, just about every time when we're fighting fires here, I'm already inside the building, and then, you know, a Dalton guy will show up with me.
Sure.
But I know that they're not getting there as quick as we are because they're across town. And it's the same for us, right? Like when we go to Dalton, we don't usually show up first because we're leaving Harvey. And so for them to be used as almost like a first due company is
So
obviously
legislators
problematic.
need to supplement you fast because they need to supplement you before someone dies in a fire.
Well, look,
Right?
obviously there is an increased danger and risk to our lives and the lives of those people that are going to be coming to help us at these structure fires with seriously reduced manpower here in town, right? Like the longer it takes to put water on fire, the worse the fire gets, the more dangerous it gets. And that's not just for the firemen. That's something that we accept as part of our jobs. That's what the job is. But really it's for the citizens, right? The worse the fire gets, the lower the manpower is, the harder it is on the citizens, the more dangerous for them. And ultimately, at the end of the day, everybody inside the fire department signed up to do the best they could for the citizens humanly possible. We just need to be allowed to do that.
Correct.
And I just checked the city statement again on Facebook, and it does say the city of Harvey is still going to have emergency services, call 911. So that, you know, that's what the mayor's saying. So
Yeah.
so if you have a problem, you know, if you hear gunshots, like I always say, call 911, right? Report them. If you got a fire.
Sure that things are there's a contingency plan with emergency management systems, but the bottom line is, I mean, obviously there's a struggle right now. So.
Right, we're not gonna have the staff. We don't have the manpower. So you guys are basically, so the ask for the union, it sounds like, is to get more money, obviously, so that that people can be brought back on whatever the budget is.
Yeah,
needs.
And if the union's not asking for like more money, we're not asking for raises or anything like that. We're asking just to have our manpower restored, and we've been told that our layoff is due to a budgetary crisis. So we just want to be able to do what it is that we promised the citizens of Harvey we would do as effectively and efficiently as possible at the manpower that we've told the city we need in order to do that job. So that's what we're asking for. We want the men to come back into the firehouse so the men can do their jobs.
Okay, and we're definitely with you. We agree. Me, Beth, so many other residents. I know I've spoken with Alderwoman Chapman, Alderman Tracy Key, other Harvey residents, other residents in neighboring towns that are very concerned, and like
Pal Hooks is a very strong advocate in the city of Harvey, and she advocates for what's right in Carlita Pool.
Right. So we want, we all want to see the Harvey and fire and police have the resources they need, so you guys can do your job, and
the cops here have a hard job too. And I know that while we were in our meeting at 5 o'clock, from what I understand, they were in theirs. And I'm
have you heard anything? Yeah, because I haven't heard anything official about the police numbers yet. I've still been wondering.
Yeah, I know. We had we had an emergency response last night that required police, and they were saying that they got hit pretty hard too, and we were just everybody's business when we're doing our business, so nobody was talking numbers, but I know they're hurting as well.
Yeah, and then if for those of you that are watching, if you didn't know, this is followed by, I believe the mayor said it was about a 10% layoff across the board for city employees. Now that happened in August, so this is on top of that. Because I don't know if people remember that as well. But did you guys have any layoffs for those, or no? Did that affect the fire department?
No. The fire department, this is the first time recently we've seen layoffs, with the exception of the last time we saw layoffs. And again, that had a long-lasting effect in the fire department. And one of the things that maybe sometimes people don't think about is, so you're a union fireman. You can't just pick up and go to another fire department. You got to test, you got to get on the list, you got to get hired, then you go back into the rookie status where you're doing your probationary year all over again. And so when a union fireman gets laid off, it's almost unheard of in a lot of places. Those firemen leave, and they start that process, and they go find other jobs in other departments, and they don't come back. And the problem when a union fireman doesn't come back is he takes his skills and experience with him, and then there's a gap, there's a hole, and the senior men are stuck trying to kind of fill down that information that group of people who probably left should be filling into the newer guys, and that moves generationally, and it can really cause a hurting. And it has caused some pain here, a tremendous amount of pain. There's guys who lived through the last layoff, and it's a weird thing to come into the firehouse and in the back of your head have the notion that, hey, there's a really good chance I'm going to get a structure fire today, and there's a potential chance that in 3 weeks I'm not going to have a job anymore. For in some cases, I know there were guys who were laid off for more than a year.
Wow.
That hurts bad.
Yeah,
Everything in your life is upside down when you have no income for a year.
Yeah,
and
and-
you've lost health benefits. That
Well-
affects people too. So
And we got a lot of younger guys I saw last night.
and
So they
need their
probably
health
have
benefits,
families
right.
and
Well, so interestingly enough, history kind of seems to be repeating itself. So there were a couple guys in the first layoffs years ago who had newborn kids, and they were laid off, and they were laid off in some instances for more than a year. Yeah, and you're wondering how you're going to get diapers for your kid. And interestingly enough, a number of the new guys who were just laid off last night either had kids recently, and I'm talking within the last 2 months,
oh,
or
wow.
are about to have kids within the next 6 or 7 weeks. And so
Aw.
the guy who drove the engine for me last night, he's one of them. His wife is expecting in like mid-November, so
Aw.
2-3 weeks from now, he's expecting to have his son, and he is, as of today, without a job.
Yeah, and it's really inexcusable. And I know you guys, like you said, you try to stay out of the politics, but I've been pushing, several of us have been pushing for years for more accountability, transparency, and just better management for the city in all ways, but especially financially, because we sensed that something like this was very, very likely to happen, and it seems like that day has arrived. So we're calling on Clark to resign. We're calling for new leadership, but ultimately, we just I agree with Keith is saying with our fire department. Like, we want things fixed. It doesn't. When so many of us voted for Mayor Clark in the first place, the reason why many of us supported him initially and got so excited is because we thought that would fix things. We want. At the end of the day, it really isn't about personalities or, who's friends with whom or whatever. It's about business, and we want to make sure the business of the city is taken care of. So when you have a lack of transparency, no stability, no accountability, no matter who's in leadership, it's just we cannot afford that anymore. It's been so many years. One of the guys last night said it, going back to Mayor Graves. I'm like, that was like, he finished in 2002. They said the fire department was not really, treated very well, even under Graves. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You've asked all the greatest questions. You've done good.
Well, thank you, Beth. You too. Wait, let me see if we have any questions from the viewers too. I don't know.
Still there. Got a little bit. Can you plug in
We're
right now?
live again. What? Hey guys, sorry, I am dying. The battery's dying, so I will come back on. But yeah, we're just about done. So thank you so much again for joining us. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Good job.
But see those bricks on
Got
your
a lot
house,
of good
how
footage
solid
there.
they are, Amir?
We did. That was